So much has happened in the last, say, 2-3 hours. We had this meeting which took place. It was a meeting of the Joint Standing Committee on Finance here at Parliament, and we were expecting the meeting to basically give us some clarity on the financial implications of this fire. Obviously, we don't have enough information, or the committee doesn't have enough, or Parliament, doesn't have enough information to correlate what the actual monetary value would be. But nothing came out of this meeting, to be honest with you, and this was quite frustrating, especially to opposition parties. I think one of the most frustrating thing to come out of this meeting today is that the acting secretary to Parliament, she was in this meeting, and when the floor was open to her, she was asked, Ms. Chiawa, is there anything that you would like to add? All she said was, no, I have nothing further to say. And this really raised the ire of opposition party MPs. Then we went through various reports, information which is not new, information that's already out in the public domain. They went through certain reports regarding the fire that happened last year. One of the technocrats here at Parliament was saying that at the time that the fire happened, all emergency measures in place in Parliament to prevent something like this, they had been checked, they get serviced regularly, they get checked regularly, and all of those were in place. So that is the one thing that came out from Parliament's side. But then Ms. Patricia de Lille, the Minister Patricia de Lille, she also spoke, and then the various political parties were given opportunities to put questions to the presiding officers, to the minister, and especially to the acting secretary to Parliament. And the questions obviously just went on, and many of the questions deal with the security issue at Parliament. Now we know that NEHAWU, the union who represents many staff members here at Parliament, they have over the last few days been complaining about the fact that they did present Ms. Chiawa with a report to show her as evidence of the lack in proper security protocols here at Parliament, and they're basically saying nothing has come of them giving her that report, and nothing has come of her receiving that report. So political parties wanted to know more about where we are in that process. And then once again, the chairperson of the committee, she then asked the acting secretary to Parliament to please respond to these questions, and her response at that point was, myself and my team, we will go through all these questions. And remember, these are the same questions that have been asked over the past few days. These questions weren't new. It's not like she heard these questions for the first time. These are the same questions that everybody's been asking since the fire broke out. So she basically said, we would like to have a look at all of those questions, and then we will come back to you within the next 7 days. So what we are asking is, so what have you done till now? Have you not gone out and done any kind of investigations? Today's day 3. Have you not gone out and done any investigations? There was nothing that could come out that she could share with us, and opposition parties were really, really angry about this. But the chair of the committee said they would grant her and her team here at Parliament the 7 days to get back to us. The consensus in the meeting was that they have nothing to go on. They have no update. They don't have enough information to make any call at this point. But the minister was there, and this is basically what she had to say about the investigations. We'll listen to the minister now.
Yesterday, the team was very confident that by Friday this week, they will be able to give us a preliminary report. But yesterday, they could not enter the building because the temperature was about 100 degrees Celsius. The day before, it was 440 degrees Celsius. And they then opted to use drones to gain access into Parliament. Just as they started using the drones, then the second flare-up came. So they were not able to do much yesterday. So I can't say with confidence that they will be able to give me a preliminary report by Friday. I'm speaking to them on a daily basis. And we have also appointed a fire expert that will be working together with a forensic team from the city of Cape Town to also investigate where the fire started, what is the cause of the fire. And again, that work is ongoing. And we first have to wait now for the City of Cape Town, the fire team, to hand over the building to the South African Police Services, because it is a crime scene, and to hand over the building to the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure to allow our engineering team and professionals access to the building.
All right, that was Public Works Minister Patricia de Lille. And Abra, we have to leave it there. We're up against the clock. But thank you. And you've raised valid questions because Patricia de Lille has already said that the security cameras were only looked at after 6 o'clock. The question is why? Was Nahawu right that there were security cutbacks? Nobody was watching the cameras. Surely that doesn't require days of investigation. Just tell us what the situation was and if there were people manning those cameras or not.